Hi, so we're Group 23, and in our team we have Ariane, Kelly, Victor, Lauren, Pablo, and myself. I'm Jackie, and our company name is called GameX. An overview of what you'll be seeing today is our executive summary, which will be giving you a brief introduction. We'll go into our situational analysis, which will have the internal, external, and customer parts of our company. We will also go into the goals and objectives, and our SWOT analysis, which will explain our strength, our weakness, our opportunities, and our threats. And then we'll finish it up with the marketing mix that will go into a more detailed subject of what we're doing. We hope you enjoy this presentation.
Hi, my name is Pablo Lopez. I'll be going over our executive summary with you today. Our business proposition intends on creating a brand extension of the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons would best be described as a versatile gaming controller. They come in a variety of different colors, and they're very versatile because you can attach them directly to the console for one player and detached from the console to play multiplayer games. They typically go for $60 a pair or more, and with our brand extension we are trying to create a controller that will go for a price that's much cheaper of $40 a pair. We intend on doing this by outsourcing our production, keeping manufacturing costs low, as well as using inexpensive materials like recycled plastic, for example. We think that with low overhead and manufacturing costs, we can get our intended audiences to buy this, especially because our intended buyers would be from the ages of 8 to 14. And next I'd like to introduce Jackie and Kelly, who will be doing our situational analysis.
Hi, it's Jackie again. So an overview of what I'm going to talk about in our situational analysis. We are all familiar with Nintendo, and they just recently came out with the Nintendo Switch. As you see here, we have the display, it's touchscreen, and then you have two controllers. The whole system together costs roughly $300. And if you were to replace just these two, they're $70. And it costs more if you wanted them to just be all one color, so the two red controllers or two blue controllers. Our main objective is not to compete with Nintendo. We want to work with them to increase or create a more consumer and eco-friendly controller. And we want to target the younger demographic so that way all generations can play. Currently, our research shows that ages between 16 and up, people who are familiar with Nintendo, the previous generation, they are aware of what these are, but the younger generations may not be aware, so we want to increase that type of effectiveness. Our main objective is to increase profits. We want to not only increase our profits, but Nintendo's as well. In addition to having investors invest more money in us. The Nintendo stock prices are currently rising. We want to keep those prices rising. According to Business Insider, the gaming industry as of last year was $36 billion. We project that we would increase those revenues by adding a more consumer friendly products, as well as making sure that we decrease the high cost for the hardware and software. We want to make sure that we make things still good with quality, but a little more effective. And then you'll hear from Kelly that will go into our external and customer analysis.
Hi, my name is Kelly, and I'll be discussing the customer and external aspects of our situational analysis. We aim to have a target demographic of kids aged 8 to 14, and by extension, their parents, because they would be the ones with the means to purchase them. Originally, Nintendo only includes a pair of controllers in the bundle, and the pair currently retails for around $70. They promote games that are mostly multiplayer, and so we want to provide additional controllers for a cheaper cost. Additionally, we aim to make our controllers more eco-friendly to provide more of an incentive for those who want to help out the environment but aren't sure how. In our external analysis, we will be using the PESTLE framework, which consists of the political, environmental, social welfare, technological, economic, and legal aspects. We do not foresee anything that would disrupt the gaming industries, but we are aware of knockoff brands and we believe we will have a competitive advantage by working with Nintendo. Next, you'll be hearing about our SWOT matrix.
Hi, my name is Ariane Riley and I'll be doing the SWOT analysis. To begin, I'll start with the strengths. The first major strength of the Nintendo Joy-Con is that it only connects to a Nintendo device. This means that other companies and competitors can't profit off of these controllers because it doesn't connect to any of their devices. Another major strength is that the Nintendo Joy-Con is trademarked. This means that smaller companies can make knockoff versions of the controller, but the Nintendo company will still profit from it. I'll now go over the opportunities. So the Nintendo company became popular amongst kids in the United States around 1972. Those kids today are now ages 20 to 40 years old and they're still Nintendo's target market. This shows that Nintendo's opportunity is their well-developed brand image compared to other people, their competitors, who have just now entered the market and don't have a well-developed customer base. This also shows that their opportunity is their loyal customers who continue to buy their new products and even purchase old parts to go to their gaming systems. The last part of the SWOT analysis would be threats. The number one threat to the Nintendo company and the Nintendo Joy-Con system would be new competition from new brands and gaming systems entering the market that appeal more to millennials. For example, the virtual reality gaming system. The virtual reality gaming system gives users a high-tech experience that makes them feel like they're actually in the game. Millennials value these technology-based, innovative products. In addition, just like the Joy-Con, the virtual reality gaming system comes in a small, compact size, so it's easy to carry on the go. Lastly, you can find the virtual reality gaming system at almost any store. If you go to the mall and you go into every store, you'll find it in their cash wrap section or their suggestive selling area. And not to mention, they offer it for a low price. Whereas the Nintendo Joy-Con is as much as $60 and up, the virtual reality gaming system can be from anywhere from $10 to $20, depending on the style. To conclude the SWOT analysis, I'll go over the competitive advantage. The competitive advantage of the Joy-Con is its product reliability. It can only be connected to the Nintendo Switch, so users have to buy it if they want to play on the high-selling Nintendo Switch products. In addition, it has multiple uses. You could use it connected to the gaming system, detached from the gaming system. It's very versatile. Whereas its competitors have to use a USB cable or it only plays wirelessly. You can't use it multiple different ways. We will now be moving on to the next part, which will be the marketing objectives and goals.
My name is Lauren M. and I'll be going over our market goals and objectives. Our new Joy-Con's main goal is to be a cheaper alternative to Nintendo's Joy-Con without losing the functions of the original. We want to be able to market to those who use Joy-Cons but can't afford to buy new ones. Even though Game X isn't as big of a company as Nintendo, our goal is to be a reputable brand that sells Joy-Cons with the same functionality as the original but for a fraction of the cost. To reach our goals, our first objective is to distribute our products to major retailers that carry Nintendo products such as GameStop, Best Buy, and Target by the holiday season of 2020. This means that we would need to outsource our material and begin producing our products by the end of 2019. After our Joy-Cons will then be packaged and delivered to retailers by March of 2020, which gives us time to market and gradually increase our brand recognition and credibility. Finally, we want to increase the sales of our Joy-Cons by 10% every 2 years. Next, Victor will be presenting our marketing mix.
Hi, my name is Victor Chavez and I'm with the GameX. I will be talking about our marketing strategy and our marketing mix. The first thing I'd like to talk about is our primary target market. We are aiming our product at kids from the ages of 8 to 14 because the Nintendo Switch right now is very popular with adults, but Nintendo makes very kid-friendly games. We believe that kids are an untapped market. The next thing I like to do is talk about our product. Our product is an accessory to the Nintendo Switch that acts as Joy-Cons that you buy after you purchase the console. It's not meant to replace the Joy-Cons that come with the console, merely as an accessory for families that own the Switch. We are looking to be a more affordable product. Our position in the market is to be that more affordable. If our product was TVs, then Nintendo would obviously be Samsung, and we would be TCL or Insignia. The next thing I'd like to do is talk about price for our product. Ours will retail about $40. The average Nintendo Joy-Cons average at $70 or up for 2 Joy-Cons. Our main focus is on affordability without coming off as a knockoff or scam. The thing that I learned while researching this is also that Nintendo loses money on every sale of Joy-Cons. It costs them about $90 to make them, but they sell for $70 or $80. The things that we're going to do to lessen our production would be using recycled plastics or not producing them in state, because producing in California would be a lot more than if we were to outsource to producing in China. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our distribution supply chain strategy. We are a product that would be licensed through Nintendo. They would be like our partner, similar to how PowerA makes controllers for Nintendo. We would be using an agile supply chain strategy because we know the market exists and is large. We also understand that we would have to be careful as a new company not to make too many units so that way they don't sit long on the shelves. We would also have the reach that Nintendo has with companies such as Amazon, Target, Best Buy, and GameStop. We would be able to sell our product through them. Finally, I'd like to talk about our promotion strategy. With our age range being 8 to 14, there are 2 main ways we would like to advertise. The first being with YouTube, and the next being traditional TV. We would use YouTube by placing advertisements on videos that contain Nintendo Switch gameplay or playthroughs of games that they already run on the console. We would also pay YouTubers to do reviews or to use the product in videos, like as sponsored promotions. On traditional TV, however, we would run it during daytime television or in the evenings when kids are watching TV when they get home from school. We would be able to run it on company networks such as Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney Channel. Finally, the time where we would advertise heavily would be in the holiday season because that is when video games sell the most. We would be able to advertise much more widely, and we would be able to focus on our price point as our main selling point. And with that, that concludes our presentation. I'd like to thank you for joining us today.